only Frankie. So I am doing an update video. Apologies for looking as rough as I am, but there is a reason. So this video will be my 36-week update, and I haven't done a video for a very long time, and thought that I should do one this week. So the last week's been a really manic week, and the reason is because we have a little one. So this is a baby Eliza, and she was born on Saturday the 8th of September, and she weighed £5.8, which was really good for being, I think I'm not even 36 weeks, this wouldn't have been, this would have been 35 weeks. So she was born 6 weeks early. And yeah, I'm going to do a proper birth video once I am up and running again, and can put a bit of makeup on and stuff like that. But I wanted you guys to know we're all okay. Basically what happened briefly, I can do it for a couple of minutes, is that I went to work. I was back at work because we'd passed the 30-week mark. So I was told I could go back and do half commuting, half working from home. So that's what I was doing. And I went to work on the Wednesday, got off the train, got home, and literally got to my front door and my waters broke. And I thought, this, you know, it felt weird, and I've wondered if I'd wet myself. And I said to Jake, who didn't look too impressed because he thought, is this going to be a false alarm because she's so early? But I got in and I said to him, I think my water broken, we need to go and get it checked. Obviously, having the cervical stitch in me, I had to be careful that I didn't start contracting. So went to the hospital, had the test done, and they confirmed straight away, yes, it was, my waters had broken, and they weren't a gush, it was a trickle, constant trickle. So I just admitted into hospital, and they started me on the hormone drip, and we got to about 32 hours, but Eliza was so tired and she wasn't really doing much and I wasn't doing much. So they made the decision that because I was stuck at 7 centimetres dilated, that actually the best course of action would be emergency cesarean. So we were literally, from that decision being made, was in theatre within half an hour. And yeah, she was born, and she sort of went off with Daddy. I've got previous history of adhesions, so I was in theatre for quite a bit longer than Eliza and Jake were in there for. And yeah, they had to work on me. They've done a little bit of a patch-up job because they've had to cut away at some of my bladder. So I am in quite a lot of pain at the moment because my bladder's been restitched. Obviously the cesarean was never a route I wanted to go down. I've always wanted natural, and that upset me at the time. And hormones. I've never cried so much in my life in the last week, for the most ridiculous of things. But yes, I didn't want to do a massive long video. I know a few people have asked me what's been going on with the stitch. Also, I forgot to mention, I did have surgery to have the stitch removed the moment they realised my waters broke. So I was admitted that night, and I think I was the first person in theatre the following morning. So before I started the hormone drip, the surgical stitch was removed. And that's when they made the decision to put me on the hormone drip, because I'd already dilated at that point. So but I will go into a lot more detail. I'll probably do it in the next week or so. But yeah, I mean, here we go. Let's just, there she is. She looks like her daddy. Full head of hair. And she's such a good little girl. She really is. We've been blessed. So lucky. And she's she's better than I could have ever imagined, really. And yeah, so I've just actually watched Emma, her video update. So I think you're at 36 weeks now, so it was lovely to see that. Keep going, and yeah, don't worry about the birth or anything like that. Just roll with it, and hopefully you'll get your chance to be able to go to the birth centre rather than a medical. But I mean, from a point of view, I did 32 hours with the medical, and it was so comfortable, and it was reassuring to have that person there with you the whole time. So don't get disheartened if you are told you've got to stay in the medical part, because I can't sing my hospital's praises enough. I had my sister there at the trying the attempt, shall we say, for the natural, and Jake also. And at the point of cesarean, my sister had to go because you could only have one person. But the three of us were completely comfortable the whole time. So, but yeah, that's our update. That's the reason why I look as rough as I do at the moment. We've had a few sleepless nights. But yeah, I will do a proper update for you guys next week. Take care. Bye.